Hey guys, I'm super excited to bring you guys this video because typically you see it online, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's dying, you log on Facebook, Yu-Gi-Oh's dead, man. All this negativity. On the contrary, Justice Hunters just saved Yu-Gi-Oh! We're about to enter a golden era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of the best format in an extremely long time, maybe even of all time, and I'll explain why in this video. Let's go. There are a plethora of reasons I want to get into, and I'm not having this as like bias or recency bias. There's always a negativity when it comes to a format. Oh, I hate the old man. You hear it every time. There's always something that people complain about, always. But there is nothing that I have to complain about with this format. For starters, it's the most fun format in a very long time. If you play Yummy versus Yummy, Yummy versus Draco Tail, it's some of the most fun interactive gameplay possible. And with K9 VS, it seems like such a broken deck when it goes off. K9 VS is not a fucking cool, like, if you look back at the crazy combo decks we've had with 10,000 negates, break a table, pendulum back deck, like those decks put up 10 negates. What the fuck's K9 VS doing, bro? It's not like even to that level, right? Yes, it's a good deck, but it's not that nuts. I played 10 K9 VS and I 10-0'd all of them. It's like, it's not that crazy, trust me, it breaks a lot. So with that being said, the 3 decks of the format is just so fun and interactive of the gameplay, especially Yummy mirror matches. It reminds me of Telemit mirror matches because when you get a Link 1 and level 1 on board, it's never over. If a Synchro 2 could touch the board, and if you're a Yummy player, I don't care if the opponent has 5 negates, it's never over because of the tag outs and how you're gonna chain block things. It's never over. I have Jibriel, one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh players in the world, my absolute homie. I played him in top 8. He ended on double Herald, Purge, Lollipop, Surprise, like everything. 8 interruptions. I won because the second a Yummy match gets to a Synchro 2, it's never over. And I love that. I love that. It rewards so much technical gameplay, and that's the format you want. It's not a surprise that I won this deck with the most basic of deck lists in the universe. It's not a surprise. Look at the top 8 of this whole YCS Vancouver. 6 of the top 8 are multiple toppers with multiple champions in there. 6 of the top 8. Why? Because this format rewards extremely technical gameplay. I love this format. Another reason I absolutely love this format is how inexpensive it is. If you remove Purge and Perulia from my YCS winning list, the list is $100. You could, in fact, you could play a full Yummy deck and a full Draco Tail deck, which in my opinion is the second best deck because of how much Yummy is going to be going around that I won. Draco Tail has a great matchup against Yummy. So Yummy and Draco Tail, if you interchange the hand traps, you could build both decks for $200 fucking, bro. I've never seen this ever in a decade. You could build 2 top tier 1 decks for $100 each. $200. You have 2 fucking decks. It's ridiculous. It's crazy, and I love it because now the barrier to entry is so much easier for people. The days of $1,000 decks are done. This is literally going to save Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you have any idea how many nostalgic Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, whether it's watching now or at home, or recognize, yo, what the hell? If you remove Purge and Perulia, I can get the YCS winning list for $100. I already have common Veilers that I had from a decade ago. What the? I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. It's literally going to save Yu-Gi-Oh! Because this is why Pokemon players have so much people at their events, is because you can get a deck for $100. I just won a fucking YCS with the $100 deck. Forget Purge and Perulia. They literally underperformed. Purge, you can't even use Kagari. Yes, it's like $200 for a playset. All right, Perulia turns on K9 cards and allows them to make smashers. It's still a great card against them, but it's not like Lancia against Malice. You get what I'm saying? So they literally, and what else are you gonna put Perulia against? If you're playing as a budget, you can literally just remove Perulia and Purge entirely, and it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't even affect the deck whatsoever. They're not even the best non-engine in the deck. They're whatever. You know what I'm saying? $100 you get that. $100 you get Draco Tail. This has never existed to have $200 for first and second deck. Anyways, as an old player, as a player that used to be a budget player, I love that for other budget players now. So that's absolutely incredible. Another thing I love about this format is how easy it is to learn. I'm not just saying this. Okay, yes, I do have a Yummy masterclass with 7 hours of training and 12-page booklet on how to play the deck. I understand, yes. And that's how I won the YCS. Yes, I understand. If you purchase it, you might win YCS Lima or YCS Anaheim or YCS Pittsburgh. Yes, I know. Unless I go, you'll finish second. However, if you just watch, let's say you're a casual player, you're getting back into the game. You have any idea how healthy and good it is for the game to have more players playing? You could purchase this deck for $100 right now. All right, maybe 150 if you're just getting into the game and have no staples whatsoever. 150. In fact, if you play the game, you could probably get the deck for fucking $70. If you go to locals, tell your vendor, buddy, hey, listen, Trif said you'll give it to me for $70. Give it to me for 70. You'll be like, all right, no problem. That's what Trif said. Here you go. You got yourself a $70 deck. You're welcome. And then you can do the same with Draco Tail. You got $150 for 2 decks. Anyways, let me get back to my point here. If you're a casual player, just getting back to the game, you can get the top deck for $100. And then you watch every Trif Gaming video about Yummy, and you already know 99% more of every other Yu-Gi-Oh player in the world that hasn't watched Trif Gaming videos. You're welcome. It's so easy to learn. Maybe a little bit difficult to absolutely master and like win with, but to learn, extremely easy. The combo iterations are so absurdly simple. Summon Cupsy Synchro 2, make Lollipop, Marcher, Herald, end on a Link 1 and a level 1. Incredibly easy. Every iteration of the combo is what I just said right there. You make Cupsy Synchro 2, you go into Link 1, make Lollipop, resolve Cupsy level 1. Lollipop will bring out 2 level 1s. You go Marcher, bring out a 2, you make Herald, Link 1, level 1, Herald, set pass. Fucking easy. Every iteration of the deck, every combo iteration of the deck is that. Whether you get hand trapped or whatever it might be, it's still all paths lead to Rome. So it's not like a old pendulum deck or like 10,000 negate, I don't know, heavy combo deck like Memento that has 1,000 different iterations, depending on where you get stopped. You get what I'm saying? It's the most easy tier 1 deck to learn that I remember in a very long time. It's a little more difficult on the opponent's turn, but you'll master that by playing hundreds of duels, right? By playing 100 of duels, you'll just master that. So the fact that this format is incredibly fun to play, incredibly fresh, because it's just 3 new decks and everything else got phased out. Nothing is overpowered to the point where it's like tier 0, 1,000 negates. The interruptions are soft interrupts like a book or bounce or whatever. The fact that it's incredibly inexpensive, $100 for the best deck, $100 for the second best deck. And the fact that it's incredibly easy to learn. You put all these 5 things together. Oh, and the fact the best deck won a fucking YCS. So you know what I'm saying is factual and true. All these things together, combine that in one cauldron. Like imagine this is a cauldron and you're throwing each of these in here. The recipe of this cauldron equals the best format we've had maybe ever.